Verbally Effective with Ina Esco is an interview-style podcast that intersects art, culture, politics, and entertainment with a Memphis focus. Each week, I'm joined by a featured guest with roots in Memphis. Verbally Effective delves into each guest's personal journey to uncover the incredible stories fueling their purpose, the highs and lows of their pursuits, and how through their passion, they are moving the culture forward. Be sure to follow Verbally Effective and Ina Esco on Instagram. Also, download the Verbally Effective podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music. Don't forget to check out the website and submit to be a guest at verballyeffective.com. Verbally Effective, your double E, Ina Esco in the building. How is everyone doing? Check it out. I need you guys to subscribe to the podcast on all streaming platforms. Also, that Ina Esco YouTube channel. I want to send a huge shout out to Spotlight Productions for allowing me to pod in this space. We're going to get right into it with one of my good friends from Batesville, Mississippi. He is the CEO of PTE Label. You've seen him numerous times in the entertainment industry, mostly with Soulja Boy and quite a few other artists. He has become a mogul in the industry. We're going to talk about all of his money moves. We're going to get all in his business, when he getting married. We're going to talk about A1 Consulting. What's up, M.I.A.M.I?
I'm out here.
You out here?
I'm out here. Thanks for having me. Thanks for
coming. I ain't
seen you in about 5-10 years.
I know, it's been a minute, huh?
You been dodging me. I ain't asked for no money.
I don't never dodge you, M.I.A.M.I. I'm here. Look, I'm the one here. You the one out and about. You outside. You been outside.
Outside looking in.
Outside looking in. I remember when I used to work at K97. It was Clear Channel then. And I used to do this late night show, like from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the weekends. You would call me up there, Ina, what's up? This Miami. Play that Soulja Boy.
I'm trying to get the records played.
And you've been doing it.
Yeah.
You have been doing it.
But that was before he blew up, though. You didn't know, nobody know who he was, though.
That was.
I can't believe you remember that. That's funny.
I do remember that. And look at him now. And look at you now. Yeah. Let's start at the beginning, Miami, Mike. We know you're from Batesville, Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about growing up in Batesville. Because, I know you know my husband, Jamie. He's from Batesville. And I've only been keen to Batesville for maybe the past 15 or so years. I like Batesville. Tell me about you growing up there.
It was like, I grew up in the hood. See, your husband, he had money. They grew up in the, they're in the upper echelon. They had a big house.
Wait a minute. It wasn't always like that.
I was just saying, it was the bitch for us. Because we from the projects. We pay lane 4 bedrooms, so.
Okay. Big family, too.
Yeah, we paying $15 a month rent. Goddamn.
Shy. And you was the only boy.
Yeah, 5 girls, sisters. All of them think they my mama. Yeah.
All of them. Yeah. Especially Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia, she's my former hairstylist, but when I went natural, she was like, girl, bye. Because, but, that's my girl.
She loves you. She always talking about you.
Yes, that's my girl. But check it out. So, Batesville, Mississippi, I know that you had spent some time in prison for a minute. Because we just going to get into all of the facts first before we jump into all of the other things I want to talk about. Why did you go to prison?
Drugs and money laundering and stuff like that.
How long were you there?
I was there for 7 years.
7 years. What's your biggest lesson you learned while you were there?
Not to break the law.
Not to break the law.
Yeah, I had like 2 life sentences, but I got off of it, so I wound up getting out in 7 years. Yeah, I was fighting it while I was locked up.
Okay. And what year was that you got out?
I went in 1996, and I got out in 2002.
2002. So when you got out,
October 2002.
I know you'll never forget that day.
I told the second I kissed the ground. They were laughing when I got kissed the ground. I tongue kissed the ground.
Look, you was ready to get out.
Man, I was so happy to get out.
Did you know you was gonna get right to the money when you get out?
Oh yeah, I already knew. I already knew what it was.
So what was the first plan?
I already had something stacked up. I was ready to go to the stash.
You was ready to go to the stash?
Yeah, I already knew what it was. Was
it with Soulja Boy or was it something different?
I didn't know. I just wanted to get to the bag. I already knew I was gonna get it.
Okay, you was gonna get it.
I knew, so okay. I already knew. I had a plan.
But prior to you going into prison, you were already in the music business, correct?
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
But when I was in there before I went, but I really was like into it. Like I was in it in the wrong way. I was like doing concerts. I was like a silent investor doing major concerts and get people like 200,000. They give me back 300,000 back or something. And I was doing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I really doing it to clean my money. I wasn't in it serious. So I said, I get out, I'm gonna take it serious when I get out.
Yeah, and that was a good way to clean your money.
Yeah, the ticket myself. I just couldn't wait to Tuesdays and Monday, whatever, get that check. But I when I was locked up, I said, man, I'm just gonna do this shit right when I get out, man. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a job or some shit, you know.
You didn't want to get no job. You didn't want to get no like 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I used to work at McDonald's.
What?
Yeah, when I worked at a grocery store called Big Star. Yeah.
I know Big Star.
Yeah, I worked at McDonald's, then I worked at Big Star. Yep.
Okay, and when you were in high school, what were you into in high school? Like, what was M.I.A.M.I, like, you know?
When I was in high school, I didn't play no sports, man. I had
Really?
I had tried to play football one time. Them motherfuckers hit me so hard. Man, I like, man, fuck this. I was like on the side.
Y'all were breeding champs out there.
I was on the sideline. The coach said, hey, Mike, this is the cheerleader. This is the cheerleader football. I said, you can have the ball.
So you were trying to talk to the women.
I was just saying, hey, man.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I was getting too mad when it was hit me. I couldn't take it. It wasn't for me.
Okay, I got you. So you had to get to the money.
Yeah, I was trying to get a bag, you know.
Basically.
It wasn't fast enough. I know you can go pro all this stuff, but you know, when you young and you ain't thinking about all that, you just trying to get that now money.
Yeah. And you know what, Batesville, they breeded a lot of
NFL players, yeah.
NFL players. Some of your friends?
Yeah, the Shade, the Wayne, a couple of them,
Yeah. Okay. I want to talk about something that recently happened. And you and I kind of talked about this prior to today. Marks, Mississippi, they just produced had the induction ceremony for the R&B Hall of Fame.
Yes, they did, yep.
And you're a board member.
Yes.
And Tennessee passed up on that opportunity.
Just like they did the casinos. Memphis always do that, you know.
Why is that?
I don't know, but Mississippi needed it. That's good they did, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good for Mississippi.
To me, my personal opinion, I heard some people, I think that because it was called the Stax Museum and Sun Studio, so they didn't want to lose their tourists. That's what I think. I think it was some Memphis inside politics. That's what I think. Why else could you do that? Because you got to look at this $100 million project. You got to look how busy Grayson is every day. It's just one person. So you're going to induct a couple hundred people down here, like have exhibits for people like Michael Jackson and Elvis and stuff like that, and James Brown, all these people, Aretha Franklin, you know what I'm saying, and rappers too. So you got, you know what I'm saying? Look at Cleveland Hall of Fame. Look at Nashville got the Country Music Hall of Fame, and Cleveland got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, I think a day in tourism, get like $300,000 a day. That's what the tourists spend a day on just tourism. And then inductees, they be real big when they have that. Everybody come in. So you got to look at when they just think about when they induct Anita Baker, people like that, when they come down and do the shows and stuff down there at the amphitheater. It's big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's big, and I really didn't know we didn't have no R&B Hall of Fame. I thought we had one.
I thought we did too.
Man, I was like, well, yeah. So
out of all genres, R&B is really like the last to get one.
Yeah, it's for R&B and blues. It's rhythm and blues, you know, and hip hop. It's gonna be for both.
And hip hop.
And they're gonna induct people that are not just say. They inducted Donnie Simpson, so it's like people that part of the entertainment too. So it ain't just you can. It's mostly for singers and stuff. They might induct you because you're a legend in the radio right here. You know.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
So I'm saying, so it ain't just for. It's 90% for people that are in the music business. You know what I'm saying? But like I was talking to the founder of M.I.A.M.I and JP, the lady who brought me on board to meet M.I.A.M I, the founder, and the other thing, and they was talking about the guy that Elvis Presley grew up around. He learned a lot from. They was talking about inducting him, so they was trying to get in contact with his people. It was all on the conference call. They were like, yeah, the guy that Elvis Presley learned a lot from and taught him, we're gonna induct him. So it ain't just about the artist. It's like it might be somebody the artist learned from, or the artist. This guy was Elvis' mentor. That's who he was.
Okay, it's so about the contribution.
Yeah, they're gonna induct him.
Okay, I saw Bobby Rush on a picture with you. So Bobby,
yeah,
was
that's
out
my
there.
first time. I mean, it was so crazy. He knew who I was. I couldn't believe it.
He did.
Yeah.
What did he say when he met you?
I was like, Mr. Rush, it's an honor to meet you, man. He said, I know who you is. I remember you, Soulja Boy, first did y'all show in Birmingham. I was an investor on the show. We sure did this show in Birmingham. We did the McDonald's battle. He said, yeah, I was an investor with Mr. Ray. I like, for real, I didn't know that. I knew he wasn't lying because that was when Soulja first raised. He said, man, I was an investor on that show. Because they was telling me about S.O.D.M.G when he was on the come. They were talking about you and S.O.D.M.G. I like appreciate that. I mean, I told them it mean a lot to me.
That's amazing. Things are coming full circle for you.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, because I've been. This like to say everybody in the South like Bobby Rush, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, he put on a show.
And just to know that he knew who I was and I didn't know who he was.
Wow. You didn't know who he was?
I knew he was, but I didn't know he knew who I was. But it's just like, because I guess I look up to him all these years, my dad liking my mom, everybody. And I meet him, then he told me he'd been knowing me for like 15 years, and I never knew it. He gave me his direct cell and everything. Let's stay in touch. Wow. And he told me that he want to work with me and all kind of stuff. So like, so I'm gonna start helping with him, and he gonna let me work with him, like doing some road management. He's manager in LA when he in this area and stuff. Like he really messed with me, man, a long way.
Yeah, that's major. Now, as a board member for the R&B Hall of Fame, what are your duties?
Just on the board, man. We like induct people and figure out who we need to induct and stuff like that.
Y'all make the selection process.
Yeah, kind of like the Grammy, kind of like they do with the Grammy voting thing, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Like the board of the city council, you know?
Yeah.
So everything go through us, you know?
Look, I know who I'm going to call. I'm calling Miami.
I'm on the board, baby. And the board pay good. The board
they pay good.
6 figures.
6 figures. So you all do the inductions annually?
Well, they're going to be doing them all the time. Not annually. You got to look at, we got to induct 250 people in the next 4 years.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of
And it's going to take them 3 years. Oh, yeah. They're going to take them 3 years to build a thing, though. Yeah.
The amphitheater. That's already built.
No, they got to build everything. It was just a groundbreaking. They're going to build an amphitheater. They're going to build a museum. They're going to build a class. It's everything on the video I sent you. Yeah. It's a $100 million project.
Wow. So that's going to take some time. About 3 years. So I definitely want to talk about it on the podcast.
But Villa's going to be opening it up as they finish them, though.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, because
hotels and clubs and everything.
I really wanted to hit on it because I don't think a lot of people know about it.
But because like we just did the groundbreaking. Only really people knew about it was people like the board being assigned to and people that was investing in it and like the state of Mississippi. So, because like I said, I know a lot of people in Marks, Mississippi. Like everybody I talked to about, they didn't even know nothing about it. Because
in Marks didn't even know.
Didn't even know, but everybody know now since the groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Wow. Okay, so
and
that's
then
gonna be
I was
major.
telling them, some people like, man, they ain't gonna do that down here. Hey, bro, you build this. I don't care where you build this at. People gonna come. This is a R&B Hall of Fame. It ain't like you inducting these people. Like when just say you induct. No, okay, they locked up. I can't say him. Just say they induct. I always say Nita Baker because I like her music. And you know how many people gonna come when they induct her and see her perform and all that?
She definitely gonna get inducted.
Yeah. You know that. You already know that.
Wow. Okay, so I look forward to seeing how everything is progressing with the R&B Hall of Fame. I'll be in touch on them selections as well. Now, recently, you know, because you got about 1 million followers on Instagram. I was checking out your IG. I saw you hanging out with my cowboy, Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, Zeke, my people, man.
What y'all was doing on IG at the party? I said, look at the cowboy.
Yeah, we was at a little low key party. We was chilling and just chilling. You know, I'm a big Cowboy fan, and I'm cool with one of his partners, Mike, and him. And I supposed to be going to a game in Philly, but I ain't gonna be able to make it because I got some more stuff to do. But yeah, man. He cool, man. He down to earth, you know.
Yeah. So you were in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I had to take that picture down because that picture I had to archive it because they told me because like the night we took that picture, he's supposed to be at practice or something. Then the next day he was supposed to be at the club. So I posted a couple days later. His boy Big Mike called me and said, "Zeke, so take that picture down, Mike." I said, "What picture?" I said, man, I ain't no naked women. He said, man, we ain't supposed to be at the club. I said, oh, okay, say no more.
Oh, my
God.
I
archived it, yeah. For like
don't be getting Ezekiel in trouble.
I didn't know. Shoot, he was
but
saying,
look how social media can get you caught up.
Yeah, he didn't say that when we were taking pictures. He didn't say Mike don't post it.
It looked like he didn't have a care in the world.
I know. He didn't say don't post it or nothing, but, you know.
Wow. Speaking of social media.
Because it would get so many views. Because, like,
yes,
when I put it, they said it was his Explorer page, and everybody was seeing it. And it got to him because I guess it got to him, like, that picture get some traction. I guess when they had like 100, 200 likes, they didn't think it was gonna do nothing. But I think it got to like 20,000 likes, and they saw it. And they had on my page, it had like 1,000 shares.
Yes, because the Cowboys don't play. Ezekiel don't play.
Yep.
Let's talk about social media because I think you were pretty much on the forefront of this huge conglomerate called social media when it began, especially with the career of Soulja Boy. How have you seen the landscape of social media change from when you first started with it to now?
It's just funny you ask that question, man. You know, I'm from the streets. I'm a dope boy. I didn't like taking pictures because it's the police stuff. You know, police take pictures and set you up. You get in trouble. So
Yeah.
I used to stay away from taking pictures. So when I finally got into it, I was with Soulja time. Like, Mike, man, you got to open up. So I finally got into social media. And it took me a minute, you know what I'm saying, about a year or so. When I opened up to it finally, I started digging it. I said, okay, I got it now. And then, because like I was doing parties, and they was doing good, word of mouth. But back then I had MySpace, I fuck around and put that flyer on MySpace. It was over. My shit had a line around the building. I'm like, oh, fuck with this shit.
You saw the power.
Because I was used to just taking the flyers and get everybody to have my street team give people flyers. But that social media was different. Because, like, it's so funny. I had to make your guy to get on social media. He didn't like it. I told him what I went through and all that stuff, and he did not like it. But at the same time, it's so funny. Him, Yo Gotti, Rick Ross, Jeezy, all the niggas just talk about us. Me and Soulja coming, we come with all the cameras and take feel like, man, these niggas come, all these cameras and taking pictures and shit. All this police shit, joking with us and shit.
Look at
but
them
not
now.
everybody doing it. But, you know, we was ahead of time. Like you said, we already knew what it was. Like I said, Soulja was one of the first people on YouTube. So I learned a lot from him about it, and he basically put me on it. But then when by him being on it early, before anybody was on it, like I said, people thought I had him selling drugs, but he was actually doing shows because people was booking off his MySpace and Bebo stuff, and we was going out of town doing shows, and we weren't doing no shows in Batesville and Memphis and because he had just moved from Atlanta. And so it looked like he was selling drugs for me, but we was trafficking drugs. There was auntie thought, but we actually was going shows because people was booking him from his MySpace and his Bebo. Because at the time, like I know when I first got with him, he had like 80,000 followers friends on MySpace. That's big back then. But and in 3 weeks, his shit popped. He went to like 300,000.
That's amazing.
3 weeks or 3 or 5. It wasn't no more than a month and a half. But it just skyrocketed. And he had 3 managers before he got me, but then none of them know what they was doing. But so as soon as he got me, I already knew what to do. So like 2 weeks later, I said, man, put my IG on your. I put my not IG, put my email on your. In my phone, I'm on your profile picture on your MySpace, and it went from there.
It went from there.
Next week. Then all the people I knew when I was doing shows, watching Money, I'm like, man, I got this artist, put him on your show. You got T.I. somebody, put him on your show. I'm gonna come through. I'll give you what you need or whatever. Some people charge me some, let me do it for free. So that's how that happened. And we're just pushing the records. And like I said, like we've been taking pictures the whole way, documenting everything. When we did our first documentary, the guy did our documentary. He did one of 2-part documentaries. His name is Peter Sniper or something. He said, man, he ain't never seen anybody with too much material. We had too much documentary material. But, you know, social media, it's just the new way to do it. You got to be with it or not with it. So it can make stuff a lot easier. It can be a problem, and it can be a help. But no, it's depending on you. Just like a gun can be a problem or it could be a help. It's on you. Yeah. So you got to know how to use it.
Yeah, and that was good. You guys jumped in early.
Yeah,
jumped in real early. But just like I asked you about, you know, how social media has changed for you, how has radio changed for you in this game?
But you know, one thing about this, people talking about radio ain't never going out of business. You know why? Because people going to never stop listening. You got to listen. And radio going to make us money. I be telling people that, like, man, they like, oh, I'm going viral on YouTube. Or viral. I said, bro, let me tell you something. You go viral on Facebook. It's too many people going viral. You go viral on Instagram. You know what? 6-7 weeks, it's gonna die down. Somebody's gonna come with some hot to go viral. You gotta get that radio behind it. That's why them major labels go to the radio. You put this song on the radio, that bitch get to play in 12 weeks. Motherfucker hate your song, they gonna start singing in here.
Yep.
And that's what radio do. They gonna program you to like it. So you gotta have that radio. Keep them legs on that song to go viral. You ain't got the radio, that shit gonna and then because it's gonna be somebody that's go viral next couple of weeks. They're gonna stop listening to your shit. But just see on the radio in that system with that machine.
Okay.
Motherfucker hate your shit. They hear it so many times, they're gonna be singing like, damn, I like it.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's the truth, I'm telling you.
But one thing I have noticed with radio, being in the radio business, is I don't see artists coming through no more like they used to.
They think they don't need it. But so
it's really them and their management.
Probably think they don't. Yeah, you're gonna need it. Like, let me tell you something. Beats by Dre, I know the guy that made him, the billionaire guy that made him. I know M.I.A.M.I. When Soulja first got signed, Beats by Dre, it was just a regular headphone. It was playing good because I had so many pair. I gave everybody I knew 2 or 3 pair because they was giving it to us. Know how you get something new? You market it. Yeah. You got to do the promo. And we was in the office. Mr. M.I.A.M.I. I like, man. they were so happy about the headphones. I didn't understand because you got to look at back then when nobody wearing headphones. I said, Miss Irene, I'm the type of people want to know because they so happy about the headphones. We're in the office because I remember that day because he asked Soulja what he wants. Soulja said he thought Soulja wanted some kind of big steak or something like that from Mr. Childs or something. And he's like, man, I want a hamburger. And he couldn't believe he said, all this stuff you can get anything you want. You know what I'm saying? You want a hamburger? He said, yeah, I want a hamburger. And he couldn't believe that. And we were just talking about stuff. And he was talking about the headphones. I said, Miss Irene, what's so special about some headphones? Because I just wanted to know because I couldn't figure it out because wasn't nobody wearing them.
Right.
You got to look at the time. It wasn't cool with headphones. It wasn't nobody wearing them. So he said, Mike, this was going on. Tower Records, Blockbusters, all this shit finna go out. He didn't say shit. All this stuff finna go out of business. How he said it, it was unbelievable, but I was listening because he said that. But in fast forward, man, all that stuff went out of business, like he said. Every time that shit happened, I listened to what he said. He knew this shit before it happened. So he said, Tower Records, Blockbuster, all these places are going to go out of business. He said, look, people finna stop buying CDs. They're going to stop buying music, but you know what? They ain't going to never stop listening to it. I said, man, that's smart. He said, they ain't gonna stop listening to it. But this before we knew how we was gonna do the download and the streaming and all that. But he knew that people weren't gonna stop buying physical CDs and buying music. But he knew they weren't gonna never stop listening to it.
Right.
So he got in the headphone game early.
So
I said, Mr. Irene, how you gonna promote it? He said, I own Interscope. He said, I'm about to be a billionaire and I own Interscope. He said something like that. We were just talking. He wasn't being cocky nothing because it was just between us. You know, it was like 5, 6 people in the room, about 10 people at the most. And he said that he owned Interscope. 50 Cent, everybody on there, Mary J. Blige, everybody in Interscope Gap, they do a video. He's just gonna put it in there. Soulja do a video. I'm just gonna put it in there. Gonna wear it. That's what he said, and that's how you market it.
Wow.
Everybody just for Interscope back then that you saw him with some Beats by Dre on in their videos. That's what he did. Soulja Boy, Pretty Boy Swag, all that stuff. They had them headphones. He put them in the video. Lady Gaga, everybody. He said everybody, all my artists gonna wear them in the videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them in. I said, man, you just gonna put them in? He said, I own it. Yeah, ain't no not putting it in. He said, I'm gonna just put it in the video. That's what he said. Ain't nobody gonna tell Lady Gaga. Nobody gonna tell him, Mr. J, I don't want your headphones in my video. Hell no, he the one cutting the check. Yeah. You can put anything in there, you know what I'm saying? Man, so that's what he did.
He had that foresight.
Man, what?
Industry knowledge.
I remember that to this day, man. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Man told me Blockbuster, all the, you gotta look at, I'm new to this. I'm happy Soulja getting signed on it. We've been looking for this a long time. Ain't nobody wearing headphones, but the headphone was good as hell. Cause it sound good, the clearest I had ever heard. And he talking about something. We talking about Blockbuster gonna go out of business, all this stuff, and it just was like unbelievable because these are the biggest chains at the time, you know, Blockbusters and stuff like this, and Tower Records. And
I feel you.
Like he telling me stuff gonna go out of business in the next 4 or 5 years. It's the people gonna stop buying music, but they ain't gonna stop listening to it.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I said, man, you smart.
That is crazy because, you know, I agree.
And you got to think about you streaming it. You ain't buying it. You listen to it. You rent it. Like Netflix. You don't own Netflix. You paying $19 a month. It was $5 a month when it started. It was $3.99.
They hitting us in the head now.
You don't own it. You don't own it, but you streaming it.
And then you get addicted to it. You don't want to let it go.
Just like music. Just like the music. Like Apple, Spotify, all that stuff. You streaming it. You don't own it, but you paying that $9 a month like it ain't nothing.
Yes. Wow.
So you ain't buying it, but you not buying it, but you listening to it.
We listening to it. We listening.
That man told me that a long time ago. I never forget that.
But you know what else is amazing? Like you said, artists feel like they don't need to come to radio, but radio will never die. Where I am seeing artists,
the radio was gonna die. The radio was gonna die. The labels won't be using it. This the label marketing point. No, they gotta have this radio. You gotta look at every car come with a radio. Every car don't come with a TV.
That's true. That's true.
106 apart went off because everybody don't watch TV like that. But no, every car you get come with a radio. You gotta look at it's 8 billion people in the world. Everybody got a TV, but everybody got radios.
That's true. That's true.
A lot of countries you go to, man, people listen to radio. They don't have a TV. People understand that, man. People don't want to go nowhere but America. They think everything is based off America. It's a free country, all that, but it's a more country beside America.
So you're still pushing artists to do radio?
You got to do radio.
Yeah.
You got to do your own radio. You're going to have to.
But it's so many artists, I guess, that don't have management that just think when they go viral, they can do what they want to do. Oh, this going to keep me alive in the industry.
But you get hot in your own bag. You got to look at it. Just say an artist in Memphis trying to come out. He get his stuff on the radio in Memphis. You get hot in Memphis, it's gonna rotate to the next city. If you get hot, then DJs gonna start playing in the club. That's putting legs on your record. They started playing in the club, and before you know it, people gonna start booking you.
Yeah.
So the radio gonna get you booked and all that. So just think about it. Okay, Rich Homie Quan, for example. Ricky Smiley show first came out. Ricky Smiley was syndicated in 60, 70 cities, I think. A lot of people don't know this. I know the facts behind this. I know I know record promoters like Lester Pace, all these people. I talk to them all the time. That one show alone, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, broke his record. Some type of was his first record. Because you got to look at it, he was playing in 75 cities at one time on the radio. That's that alone. So just imagine you get on the Breakfast Club now in 300 cities.
Right.
That stuff gone already. The Breakfast Club by itself. So just imagine you're doing Memphis, you're doing Little Rock, you're doing Nashville, you're doing Atlanta. Cities like that alone will blow you up. Like you're gonna play them in New York alone, and L.A.
The big market.
Yeah. So, but all the Ricky said, because like. It's just a good thing to do. You can't stretch it out.
Yeah.
Because it's a cheat code. It really cheat you because you telling these people this is your music. You get somebody your CD, you can give it to them. They'll have your stuff. Won't listen to it. They'll have it, but they hear it on the radio like, oh, I like that. They're gonna go listen. They go, oh man. They come. Oh, I had that CD 2 years. I didn't know I had it, but that's how it be. Because once it get that like that snowball, if it start rolling slow, it start getting bigger and bigger.
It's over. Okay, Mr. Cheat Code and Mr. Foresight. Let me ask you this then, since I know you have all this knowledge and experience. What's your foresight on podcasting? Now that's why I do see artists going to get interviewed.
Podcast is like people listen. Like I told you, it ain't going nowhere. It's just getting bigger. Yeah. Just like these artists going with these CDs and got a song trying to get hit and go viral and get a deal. Shit, these motherfuckers with podcasts getting deal now. Yeah. So my guy that got you heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast and
the Fresh and Fit
podcast down in Miami. Well, he got a deal with Spotify for $2 million a couple months ago. I saw the whole process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They came in and gave him a deal, and they got a production thing like a TV. So podcasts are getting deals too.
They get
just
deals.
Like DJ Academic just got a big multi-million-dollar deal with podcasts with Spotify.
But see, that's the thing with the Spotify deals. You're exclusive to Spotify.
But still, though, you got to call for your walk and get that bag. You know what I'm saying? You can do. You start another podcast, you get popping enough, and own that bitch and have somebody else on that bitch. That's what labels do. You the forefront. They own the record, and that's why they get all the money. The song make $100 million. The label get $90 million, and the artist get $10 million.
Yeah.
So it's just by owning stuff.
That's true. Because, and I say that because.
So you get a deal right now for podcasts. So just say Spotify give you a deal right now for $10 million. And they pay you so much, you get your crew, your production, do that. Shit, you got extra money. You can start another podcast over there, and you can promote that shit. Your shit like Angela Lee did. She would promote her lip service shit on Breakfast Club, and that shit finally popped off. So you just gotta work that shit.
Just gotta work it.
You can sell the soul to the devil, and you can sacrifice some for some.
Boom. Look, I feel you.
But podcasts are getting deals just like artists getting deals now. So, and then people like to hear you talk, you know what I'm saying? Then you can do podcasts to us, go to different cities, just like artists do it, and do your podcast to get popping, you know what I'm saying?
Are you interested in starting a podcast?
I love it. I had some girl from Miami one time call me to me. She wanted me to come on her podcast. I thought she was on here she wanted me to co-host with her. And she like way on the other. She wasn't even in Miami. She was like way down in Orlando. She wanted me to come like down there once a week. I ain't finna come way down there. She said, man, I think you on there, we can like make it pop. I got some investors. I said, man, they're gonna fly me down every week. I said, that's too much, right? I don't want to. If you was like by me, I probably would do it. So I don't have nothing but doing a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a room shop in the back of the soap shop just for podcasts. Like when somebody want to interview me, I ain't got time to go. They can interview me there.
Wow.
Yeah.
A one-stop shop.
Yeah. It's just something private back there, you know.
Okay. Well, M.I.A.M.I, Mike, we're going to get more into your business endeavors. We got to take a quick break. But in the meantime and in between time, you guys subscribe to the podcast on all streaming platforms. Verbally Effective Podcast. We'll be right back.
Hey, I love the sweater. Appreciate
you
that.
You like it? Look, M.I.A.M.I, Mike rocking the Verbally Effective merch. Y'all got to go and check it out. Head to the website, ivymultimediashop.com right now. Hey guys, Ina Esco here, back on the Verbally Effective Podcast. Big shout outs to Spotlight Productions, my boy M.I.A.M.I, Mike in the building, CEO of Palm Tree Entertainment. How did you come up with Palm Tree Entertainment? I always wondered that.
Palm Tree Entertainment, that's a good question. You got some good questions about how I come up with Palm Tree Entertainment. When I was in jail, I started Palm Tree when I was in jail in 2000. In 2000. I made it official on paper when I got out in 2002. Got it like, you know what I'm saying, copyright and all that. But, you know the movie Life? I had never seen it, how they was talking about the boom boom and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So you got to kill time. So I had Palm Tree Entertainment. I was doing concerts. I had a label. So you got to speak it into existence. So every Friday we would go the Palm Tree Entertainment events, and we was like acting like we at the club and all that stuff.
What? In
So
jail, y'all was doing it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
just like on the movie Life, act like
Right.
you know you got to get outside the jail.
I
Even though
understand.
you're not really out, you got to act like it. Your mind is a
So
strong
y'all
thing.
was at the palm tree.
Man, Palm Tree Entertainment, we on the beach, all that shit. Anyway, so, and then palm tree, what a palm tree means, in the Bible, a palm tree is real strong. You know what I'm saying? A hurricane can come through, and 90% of the time gonna blow down everything but a palm tree. But a palm tree, most trees, it blows too far, they're gonna break. But see, a palm tree, it's tall and slim and strong. It'll bend all the way back, and it's gonna stand right back up.
All the way back.
That's me. You can bend it, but you can't break it. That's me. You can bend me, you can't break me. So that's part of it, because no palm trees in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They tall and strong. You can bend them, you can't break them. So, and it's also saying for beautiful entertainment. Back to when I told you I was doing shows all the time and I was investing money. The only time I lost. I won when I lost, but every time I lost, it was like rain or snowed or something. So I looked at how I was making money in what cities, and everywhere where palm trees at, it's like beautiful. Like I call it beautiful entertainment too. I made money. Just say we did a show in Jamaica, I made money. We did a show in L.A. We did a show in Miami. We did a show in San Francisco. Not San Francisco, San Diego. We did a show in the Bahamas. Anywhere we did a show in Hawaii. Everywhere I did a show with palm trees, I never lost. Everywhere.
Significant.
So I'm like, damn, palm tree entertainment, beautiful entertainment. Cause niggas, black folks, man, it snow, it's rain, them niggas ain't coming. Cause they walk up, they get lamb in. So every time I did something with a palm tree, that shit always made money. So,
Okay.
And then I always made money. I always had good luck around the mugs. You know what I'm saying? You feel
I'm
me?
surprised you ain't planting nothing in your backyard. I
had some, man. The dude that come through and take care of, man. The snow messed him up, and the wind came put the plastic on him.
More sun out here.
No, he's supposed to you can put the plastic on them to keep them from freezing. That's all. Cause they get the hairy palms, so they live up here. They're the one with the hair around it. No, you got some just like scaly. You got some with the little stuff like look like kind of like on the side look like a pineapple.
Yeah.
They got a little hair on them. They call them hairy palms. They'll survive.
But they didn't take care of them.
Yeah, I had once, but it was an ice storm came and they killed them because it was too cold.
Dang.
They didn't kill them right then. It took them like 8 months to die after the ice storm, but it was
Still strong.
Yeah, man.
Wow. So Palm Tree Entertainment, that was how it was developed.
And all palm trees imported anyway. Palm trees ain't from America. Palm trees from the Middle East. It wasn't no palm
All of
trees.
them?
Yeah, every palm tree you see is imported. All the palm trees in Miami, like palm trees wasn't in California. They was
You better
imported.
educate me
Palm
about
trees
the palm
from the Middle East.
Okay, Middle East.
Yeah, from the Middle East, for African stuff.
Oh wow.
Just like every lion in the zoo, ain't no lions and tigers in America. They came from Africa.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been to Africa?
Yeah, I went to Cape Town. Everybody was like, "Oh, you shouldn't go to Cape Town."
Oh, I want to go to Cape Town.
It's such a real Africa, but I want to go to Cape Town because it's the most modernized. And see, all the rich white people from all the world moved to Cape Town. See, that's why the people in Africa say it ain't real Africa. A lot of white people stay there, but that's the city everybody want to go to. Like Madonna got a house there, a lot of big soccer players and stuff, and they speak English there too. And like I said, Nelson Mandela was the president, and his house is a museum now, just like Grayson was, and even the prison he was in is a museum now, like Alcatraz is. So it's it's on the island like Alcatraz, it's like that. So, and you can see a lot of stuff, man. I went on safari. I mean, when I went to do it, the guy said, "Hey, the zoo's for kids, safari for grown folks." And I went whale watching. I went shark diving.
Wow,
I did a lot of
beautiful.
stuff. Yeah. And I went on Table Mountain. It's like one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's just real pretty. They got good food. I stayed at the Mall of Africa. When I got there, I didn't know that. In the hotel I was in, it was like $150 a night. But they said like in Africa you can't afford to stay there. They said like it's like a month savings to go to one night. But they said Obama stayed at the same hotel. Well, I didn't know that till I got there though. I just wanted a good hotel. Couldn't find out Obama stayed there every time he went because it's a nice hotel. It's at the mall. You got a Gucci store in there. Hooked to the hotel, the Gucci store, Louis Vuitton store, everything is
real nice.
Yeah.
Did you see the poverty side of Cape
Yeah, I went
Town
there to
too?
see it too. Yeah, I went to sell the poverty side too.
I bet that was like bigger than all
these
the
containers,
luxurious
these
side.
containers, dog. It was so many containers. I'm talking about like hundreds of thousands. I went to a city, a part of it, on top of a mountain. Man, it was so many. All the containers was like Jamaica colors. Like in South Africa, they color like Jamaica, black and orange and green, yellow, and orange. It's kind of like the same color Jamaica got. I'm talking about everywhere you look. It's like they doing these containers now. It's like they had containers, barbershops, container houses. They were their houses.
In containers?
The whole city. Like you go to the store or barbershop, they got windows. Instead of a house, they had containers. containers with their houses. So
And all
they've
that
been using
money
containers.
out there, though. All that money in Cape Town.
They've been doing containers in that. Over here now they're doing container pools, container houses. They've been doing that in Africa. Because they couldn't afford nothing there, but containers, that's a good, you gotta look at, that's a good ass, that's better than a trailer house. A trailer house will blow over. A container is too heavy to blow over.
That's your next investment.
It needs to be.
The container business.
The container making money.
Because y'all hear that, the container making money, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's get into the money moves. Tell me about A1 Consulting.
A1 Consulting is my consulting company. What I do, I consult businesses like, just say somebody, just say managing. It's cool. I make money, but if an artist ain't making no money, I can't make no money. So, we gotta get to the level they make some money, so I can get 20%. But on my consulting company, 90% of those guys are business owners, have a business, and they just need information, and they'll pay you marketing for that's part of marketing consulting, and it's in to guide them in their business, so they won't make too many mistakes. Because average business, it's gonna do bad the first 3 years, and you got a tool to get you around them shortcuts you might can dodge them. All the consultant is advisor. Even the president has an advisor. So just say you got this business. Most people got another business. They're not gonna help you. Like you're their competitors. Like McDonald's, you got every McDonald's you see a Burger King, a Wendy's across the street. Every TVS you see a Walgreens across the street. So it's competition out there. So most people with a business, they ain't gonna. The people ain't gonna tell them how to run it because they just sometimes they don't know. So you gotta get a consultant. That's the best way to do. See how I made so much money selling drugs. Well, I hate to say consultant, but I really had a consultant. You just gotta look at when I was selling drugs. I started 13. I had dudes around me 25, 30 teach me the game, so I wouldn't make no mistakes. So they was consulting me. I knew the game, but others at the same time, all these guys 13 and 14, all them hang together. All them went to jail, went to the small school. No, why? Because they did stupid stuff. They didn't know what to do. They learned as they went. So I was learning this shit and get schooled, so I didn't make mistakes like that. Yeah. To run my bag up. So if I wouldn't have had that advisement from my consultants, I would have been like the rest of the 13 years old, and I would have been in jail or farm school or getting robbed or doing the wrong thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I knew not to have the dope on me and the police come up because the young dude, the police come, they got dope in their hand. I knew from the OGs that, hey, put this shit in a bag and about 10 feet away from you and stand up. When somebody come, go get it. I'll put it in these. So it's just a lot of, like, it's just about learning stuff and it's like a cheat code. You got to look at, just information is key to anything,
It sure
just like,
is.
I had this guy, my assistant called me and said he wanted to do a meeting with me, but he didn't want to pay me. So, but I told him, man, like, I was like, I don't want to, so he wants to pay me, cool. I ain't got to talk to him, cool. I don't need him, you know what I'm saying? So she said, I think he really needs he needs you, he don't know it, he needs to talk to you because he been losing a lot of money, he just needs to talk to you. I said, okay. She said, so I finally said I would talk to him. So I got him on the phone. I said, what's up? My guy had looked at his Instagram and all that stuff. He got Gucci shoes, all this stuff, spent a lot of money. His strip club spent a lot of money. And he said, I said, what's up? What you want to talk to me about? How you doing, man? He said, man, yeah, I just want to know. I feel like you pimping me. I got to pay you for a meeting now. That's like, well, I got to pay you for a meeting. I said, listen, bro, that's your money, man. You got to look at this as marketing, investing into yourself, bro. You ain't pimping. You got to look at everybody want to talk to me every day. I ain't got time to talk to everybody, but somebody got their bag. I set a meeting up with you because people want to meet me every day. It's not nobody pimping you. It's just you learning. You getting a private tutor. You're not paying me $2,500 or $3,500 for an hour talk. You paying me $2,500 for the 10 years worth of mistakes you're not gonna make. For the $200,000 you're not gonna lose because I'm teaching you this. So that's what you're paying for. And I said, I never looked at it like that. I said, nigga, that's you spending money on these Gucci shoes. Or it just like you spending money on yourself. You really spending money on yourself. He said, I ain't never looked at it like that. Then my sister was like, Mike, see, that's how I want you to talk to him. So you'll make him understand. Mm-hmm. I said, man, bro, it's just a business. I talk to people for free all the time, but I'm gonna get the bag first. I said, just like you go to a Beyonce concert, she gonna take pictures with you if she can. You know what I'm saying? And she don't mind taking pictures for free. She do it all the time. But you know what? Them motherfuckers paid that $1,500 and that $30,000 that $1,500. She getting them first. They gonna take a picture with her and they gonna do video drop. She doing them first, and then she tired when she get to the one for free. She ain't gotta do it. She gonna get the one with the money out the way first. So that's how it is. I said, bro, I talk to people free all the time, but when people book me through my consultant, M.I.A.M.I.coaching.com, it's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just business, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. It's just like put it in your marketing budget, man. You know what I'm saying? Even major labels have advisors and consultants. You just don't know it.
Yeah. So are most of your clients in the music business, or it spans to entrepreneurs of all
Different
kinds?
thing. Music business. I consult managers, producers. I consult this condom company called B Condom. They just got into 7,000 CVSs.
Mm.
Yeah, B Condoms. Jason, man, thanks, man. Jason's a good guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Tua Fish had called me in, put me on the team, man, and we've been getting it ever since. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know everything, but there's certain stuff he didn't know. Like, he didn't know how to work social media. He didn't know how to do this certain type of marketing. He just wanted to pick my brain, but he paid me good. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Jason paying over there.
He was giving me $7,500 a month for like a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you feel like with A1 Consulting, what you found with your clients is, what is like the top thing that people need to know? Like what?
A lot of see the thing about it, man. People think they know everything they don't. It's like it's so much stuff that you don't know, but you think you know it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this shit so long. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the game 20 years. I know a lot of stuff. I learn stuff every year. I thought I knew everything the first day I got in it, but you don't. This shit is a business. Stuff, you learn stuff every day.
Yeah.
And people don't know that. Then some people not gonna tell you that information. You're gonna have to learn. They want to see you make mistakes and fall.
They do.
And so they can say, "Oh, I told you so." And then sometimes they knew they ain't gonna tell you. Then some people don't even know, like, "Oh, he gonna fall. He gonna do it right." But you know, it's just like having a private tutor. Like, you ain't good at math, you had your parents pay a tutor to get you up on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like way better, because most time people get in the business. That's why they're expecting a business not to make money for the first 3-5 years.
And that's so true.
Because it's a hard thing. And because, you know, anybody in the business, they know that got a business. You buy a business to sell it. You don't buy a business to keep it. You buy a business to build it up and to sell it. But most people don't know that. They'll get everything, their business out to them and all that. You're supposed to know your business. You can do that, but you're supposed to get a business, just blow it up to sell it.
So what's the biggest challenge that you faced with being an entrepreneur? The biggest challenge?
Everybody thinks you owe them something. That's a challenge. Everybody thinks you owe them some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when they know you done made it, they like with their hand out.
And then you let people borrow money, and they ain't gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Your family, or your girl, or your mama, or dad, or somebody. You gotta get them. But like, people just like, yeah, bitch, you get mad about your own money, man. And like, people like, I can do something for a person. I give a person $1,000 100 times. That one time I said no, I ain't got it. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna forget about the 99 times you did it. That's how people are. Most people are selfish, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
They just think about only themselves. Therefore, M.I.A.M.I stand for money isn't a major issue. It ain't about money. It's how you treat people. You can be M.I.A.M.I. It's an acronym. Like Drake, do right and kill everything.
You got a lot of acronyms. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Now let's talk about the soap shop.
I went from dope to soap.
Some dope soap.
I went from dope to soap, from bud to suds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, from buzz to suds, from dope to soap.
Like Jay-Z changed in the champagne for he changed in the dope for champagne here. I heard that on God, what that song, him and Cali got, God did.
God did.
I just heard the day, I said, damn. I said, I changed this damn dope in for soap.
You sure did, because, I mean, who would have thought of that? That's something that everyone needs. What's the barrier of entry into soap?
It's a necessity, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at everybody need it, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody needs soap. You know what I'm saying? Soap, laundry detergent, and stuff like that. Yeah. And then my partner Rico, that it was in it before me, and when he first got in, he was trying to get me into it. I didn't see the vision. But a couple years later, after he started buying horses called $3-4 million and stuff, and I'm like, God damn, I might need to get in this shit. He said, I've been trying to tell you to get into it. I didn't understand it, but it's a game changer. Like I said, during COVID, our sales went up 300%. 300.
Where are they now?
They ain't no 300%, but you know,
they stable, huh?
They like it was before. It was just everybody wanted. You couldn't keep it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can't lose. You got to look at it. You can't lose. I always wanted something, because when I was selling drugs, man, on the 1st and the 15th, on Fridays and Saturdays, everybody you make a lot of money. Even from the people that got paid, or the drug dealers, because everybody had money like on them days when the money came in. I said, I need to find something that I can make money all the time like that. And the only thing I thought about it was some of the people necessity that they need, because people got it. And the people, like, I sell laundry detergent, I sell dishwasher detergent, I sell bubble bath, I sell all-purpose cleaner, I sell car wash soap, stuff like that. And so I got stuff that's a necessity. People need it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna always need some more. They're gonna always run out of it. And it's about getting to people at a good price.
So COVID was really a blessing in your business.
It's a blessing. Yeah, but some, it wasn't a blessing for a lot of people. But it just was like shit. It just is something I was in, and I did it at the right time. Just like doing the investment on Wall Street, the stock market crash. You just like you put your money in the stock market and crash. How you put your money in? So I put my money in something, and it went up. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But I knew it was. That's the only thing I compare to dope is soap. Because I said, look. Like, man, I went from dope to soap because you can compare because it sells just like that. Right. I had truckloads of fucking dope. Now I got truckloads of soap. And you got to look at drugs and selling drugs. It's certain age people buying, like young people and stuff like that. But soap, man, your preacher wanted it, your grandmama wanted it. Everybody
need it.
Everybody want it. It's different. It's the same thing, and it's legal. Yeah. And I was selling rocks for $20 a rock. Now I was selling soap for $20 a jug.
What a lick.
Yeah, but these people ain't addicted to it, and you don't feel bad. So it's just.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Now I saw that Soulja Boy just had a baby. Did you get him a baby shower gift?
Hey, I'm the godfather. Hey,
you're the godfather.
I was up there. I'm finna get. Hey, listen, man. Nobody know this. You said it. I had cash. I said, Soulja, I'm finna get y'all. I asked, man, I forgot to get. I'm just get y'all cash. Give y'all baby mama cash. He said, man, don't do that shit. Go get a gift card. So don't do that. We're gonna be looking ratchet up here, man. We ain't. I said, man, you right, but I forgot. He said, we ain't gonna give him no cash. We'll do it another time. I was trying to drop some money. He said, we ain't gonna do no cash, Mike. We'll do that shit another time. So this shit was funny as hell. But
this is first baby, right?
He made me the godfather. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. Did he have a little boy?
Yeah.
Little boy. I saw that yesterday. Yeah. I think today I saw that. Congratulations, Soulja Boy. Now, what is your relationship like right now with Soulja Boy? You've been from manager. I know you guys are friends. Where are you all today?
Our relationship the same. You gotta look at it, man. We got in this game for us to make some money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like any other relationship, man. Just say you with a girl and you cheating on her or whatever, she gonna quit your ass. Mm-hmm. You with a job, them motherfuckers bullshit, you gonna quit. It's just like y'all doing each other right. Y'all gonna stay together all the time. Like us, like we just 100 with each other. You know, we got something on our mind. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He do some fuck shit. He'll tell me he's sorry. I do some fuck shit. I tell him sorry. We treat people how we want to be treated. Like I call him Miami Soulja off record. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you treat people how you want to be treated. As long as you're doing good business with anybody, like a business relationship is just like a sexual relationship, a marriage relationship, a friendship. As long as these people doing right by each other, it's gonna keep on flourishing. Go. You got a lot of people fall out as friends, and like people fall out as husband and wife. People fall out as business partners. But if y'all doing right by each other, keeping this shit 100, and it's just gonna roll like that.
Y'all been together a long time, 20 plus years.
Yeah, because shit, no, I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like some fuck shit, I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna talk about you behind your back. I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, that's some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and people need to hear that.
Yeah.
So
that's what it's about, man. It ain't about no shit. You plan that shit, it'll never work. But it's just about doing right. Just like shit, your husband started cheating on you, gonna leave his ass. Like y'all been together this long because he been doing right?
Right.
Same with a business relationship.
Right.
Some fuck shit going around, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna like, I ain't with this shit.
Right. Now speaking of
yeah, and like I said, we just do good business. Any girl he ever talk to, I don't look at him the same. He do the same with me. Like if I would date a girl, he wouldn't even talk to me.
That's what I was gonna ask you about your love life. When you get married and having the babies?
I got 3 kids already. I don't know when I'm getting married, man.
Okay, 3. I didn't know that.
I got 2 boys and a girl. Yeah.
Congratulations. I didn't know that.
But right now, I'm a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes.
Look out here, his whole demeanor changed.
I'm a bachelor, but
he a bachelor. Okay.
I ain't saying I wouldn't be no guts up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no woman. Yeah?
Let me ask you this. What has been the biggest difference between a Mississippi woman and all other women?
Shit, man, I don't know. All the same, but most of Mississippi women can cook.
Okay.
But, I don't care how pretty a girl is, man. They're going to get you first. It's about her attitude and her conversation and her mouthpiece. I like a girl who I call with CBS. That's how I call it. That's something I made up. It's called Common Book Street Sense.
Common Book
and Street Sense.
And Street Sense.
Because you got some women, some people got, same with guys, like a woman talking to them. I said, you got a nigga with CBS, don't you? So, like, you got some people with common sense and ain't got no book sense. You got people that's smart as hell ain't got no common sense.
That's true.
But you got motherfucker got the common sense and the book sense and the street sense. Hey,
Don't matter if she pretty.
Yeah.
She gotta have that
But still, a girl
CBS.
can be pretty as hell, but her attitude fucked up all that shit. It gonna make her ugly to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna make her ugly.
Yeah.
Your attitude can make you ugly as hell. But, that's part of it, you know what I'm saying? And then once a nigga hit that snapper, see how it's tight as snapping back and all that, you know? Because she can cook and mine don't make no difference because I eat out every day anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Okay, Miami is a bachelor, ladies.
I don't need the guts. I don't need to be loose. It's a goose, you know what I'm saying?
You hear what he said? That's what he looking for. Now, I do want to get into S.O.D.M.G Pop Talk before we go because we have really been running our mouths. I've learned so much more about you.
You got somebody for me?
I might.
Uh-oh. Can they handle me?
I don't know now. I don't know.
You got a Miss Miami for me?
A Miss Miami. We gonna see, Miami. We gonna see. Let's jump into S.O.D.M.G Pop Talk where we kind of get in some of the pop culture news before we go. Now, one of the biggest topics has been Kanye West. Kanye recently, I think he was at a fashion show, and he had White Lives Matter on his shirt, standing next to Candace Owens, who's one of the biggest Republicans out here. Since then, they've taken away his social media. I saw today that J.P. Morgan Chase Bank told him that they can't do business with him anymore. He's losing a lot right now.
Yeah, man. That boy, he mentally ill. Something wrong with him, man. I don't know.
Okay.
It's crazy, man. Who does that, man? That's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? I understand you both. Like, I'm not a Republican, but Trump, he helped a lot of people with business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that. Like, most people with business, they came up with Trump. You know what? He know how to help people with business because he got a business. But that's the only good thing I can say Trump did. More than that, you know what I'm saying? People say, when I say I don't think he prejudiced because you would have been caught with saying some stuff like they did Paula D, all these people. I think he just ain't never been around no black people, never raised around them, and just don't want to be around. I don't, because he would have prejudiced, you would have been them caught them saying nigga. Just like you heard him say grab him by the pussy. Mm-hmm. He would have been said that off God.
Yeah.
You would have been a cop song.
We ain't heard it yet.
Because look how, man, I said this on that man, he would have been, he just don't talk like that. Because you ain't finna dodge the real all that. Tell you Paula then she finally said nigga some one day, she might have caught her. You never know what that was. But Trump, he looked like some people, you gotta look at, Paula didn't even look crazy, but then when you further, it shocked you. Trump looked crazy to be now. He might, but I don't know. I don't think he is, but he might be, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you can't always judge a book by the cover. You know what I'm saying? So
Kanye, you just kind of chalking it up to mental illness.
Yeah, it's probably about like, I don't think it's mental illness. He want attention, man. He just got so much money. That's the money drive you crazy. He got too much money.
Yeah, he do got a lot of money. Have you met him over the years?
Yeah, man, I know Kanye.
He didn't seem mentally ill when you met him, did he?
No, when I first met him, it's so funny. I'm tell you how I first met Kanye. It's so funny. We was on the tour bus. We was in Philly. Kanye West, he didn't want to beat Soulja out on the Grammy. He won off Good Life. They cheated Soulja because they said crank that mean nothing on the bitch back or something, which it didn't mean that. So they just how they were, and the Grammys didn't for him to get it because he had the most sales and everything. We was on the tour bus. Kanye was outside the tour bus, but just like a regular fan. Like, I don't know how he knows our tour bus or nothing. I came out of the tour bus, I'm finna go in the hotel. I bumped into the nigga coming out. I said, damn. I said, that's Yeezy. That's you. I said, you Kanye. He wouldn't use it then. He said, yeah. I said, man, what you doing? He was out there like a nerd, just out there sitting out there. He had no jewelry. He had a bubble coat on. He had a cap on. I said, man, what you doing out here? He said, man, I'm hoping I can meet Soulja. I said, you want to meet Soulja? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I'm one of his biggest fans, man. I like him. I like his music. I just want to meet him, man. I said, for real? I said, I got you. I took him to meet Soulja. And Soulja was like shocked and stuff. He said, man, I love your music, man. You like the stuff he's saying now. He was saying it back then. He said, man, I like what you're doing, man. I'll be following you, man. And we got cool and all that stuff then. It was like, and we was hanging out all the time. I mean, I remember when he first started dating Kim, and they used to be in the studio with us, and we just go by the studio. And when he in LA, and just when he was in there just chilling, just sometimes Soulja, I just go up there myself, and he be feed me some kind of steak smearing off of something. It was in LA or something. He ate us a steak. It was like steak with noodles or something. It was so good.
It was good.
He was getting from an Italian place. I don't know the name of it. That's some of the best food I had. It was like steak chopped up real seasoned. When it wasn't in no noodles, it was noodles, but it was kind of big, but it was so good. He used to love to eat that all the time.
Now, I remember when Kanye was working on that one album and he had Soulja song on there. Remember when Soulja went off because he didn't make the cut?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What happened to their relationship at that point?
It was, but you know what? I told Soulja, man, I think Kanye West outsmarted us. That nigga smart. Know why? Because Kanye West got free marketing. Because Soulja get 40,000 for an IG post, and people watch what he do. Kanye, I said, so you know what, man? That dude's so smart. He said, what, Mike? I said, man, think about this, Soulja. No, I think outside the box. He said, what, Mike? I said, man, Kanye West, he knew if he took y'all the app, you're going to go off on his ass. And you went off on his ass, and he been promoting how that app. He getting free marketing. He said, Mike, I ain't thinking about that. I said, hell yeah. That
He
nigga
cut
smart.
Kanye ass clean.
Kanye knew he was going to do that. He know how Soulja is. Just think about it. He knew Soulja was going to do that shit.
Yes.
So I think he
know how to
outsmarted
press
us.
People, push people
That
buttons.
dude smart as hell. He outsmarted us. He knew Soulja gonna act a damn fool. He took him out the album.
He
And
made
what
me
Soulja
out,
do?
Look,
And everybody on the internet looking at Soulja. When he go there and they go viral on the sprint, people be looking. He knew what he was doing. Just think about it.
I think
he outsmarted us.
He,
What you
he
think
may
about
be
that?
outsmarting all of us right
You
now
don't
with
think
these
about
antics he's doing.
Come on, man, think about it, 350. That man no Soulja gonna act a damn fool. He took him out the album. So he knew he was gonna do that shit.
I
man.
believe it.
So that man got a lot. Man, Soulja went off for the man
He's
for like a
smart,
month.
but he,
Yeah, but he got a lot of marketing. He spent some marketing himself, but he got a lot off Soulja.
yeah,
And TMZ, everybody was talking about that.
he's a marketing guru.
Yeah, he outsmarted
like
us.
yourself.
Because Soulja even think about that. I told him, I said, man, that motherfucker, dog, he knew he knew you was gonna do that shit, bro. He probably didn't like it, even then, but he knew he took you out there, but he would have put it on there. You just wouldn't have been real with himself, but. He knew, goddamn, he did that. What you were gonna do? Said, fuck it. He probably said, "I'm gonna take him out for you. I know I'm gonna get some." He gonna talk about it, but fuck it. That's free marketing.
I
That's what he
remember
got.
that. I remember
It was
that.
funny too, yeah.
It was hilarious. Now I
So
know,
I said, nigga, I was minding my business. You called me.
right? I remember that, like, cause it just came out of nowhere.
Who cut your hair? That nigga.
Now when Soulja go off, he goes clean off.
I don't be having nothing to do with it. I clean up stuff. Like all the crazy stuff he do, I kind of say, man, don't do that. All the good stuff, I help him make deals and stuff like that. You get the bag, but like that's him. He run his own social media. The only time I ever ran his social media when he was locked up in jail. I ran it then because somebody had hacked his page and I got it somehow. I got people from Instagram to give me his password back, and I was running his page. I wasn't like posting unless he told me and called me from jail, but I was just running it. I just had to make sure it was straight. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't checking no messaging. He had too many messages. But what I did was I would unfollow myself in that bitch every 2 days and follow myself back.
Oh wow!
Nah, because he got so many followers. Just say, he used to do it for me. I said, so unfollow me, follow me back. He said, why, Mike? I said, so every time you unfollow me, man, and follow me back, I get like 2,500 followers.
That is crazy.
I said, yeah. I said, in like 3 days. I said, I'm like, man, he said, man, unfollow me, man, follow me back.
Oh my God! See, I know the signs behind
just think
all
about
of
it. Just
that.
think about it. He unfollowed me. It ain't gonna say it, but he followed me. He gonna say he followed you, and
Yeah.
all this.
It's gonna probably be at the top.
Now all his friends, everybody following him get a notification.
Yeah.
So he got 7 million followers. Then everybody get a notification. Some of the people gonna follow you, especially got an interesting page. Yeah.
Wow.
So every other day he was in jail for like 3. He's probably did 6, 7 months. He did. I was like unfollowing myself, follow myself back. That's all I would do it. He said, Mike, you ain't been in my page, man. I said, no, man. I said, I said, I just been make sure it's straight, make sure the page wherever I had gotten to Instagram, I'm good. I would unfollow and follow myself back like a motherfucker.
Look, got them
But I wasn't on it now.
up.
Up like a motherfucker, up and stuff.
Now-
I would get like 10,000 a week.
Damn,
Yeah,
10,000 a week. Now you got a million
just off
followers. How
following-
many he
yeah.
got?
About 8, 7, 8. But I'm saying I wasn't like doing no social. I wasn't doing no posting, none of that.
Right, just
I posted
follow,
one thing.
unfollow.
He told me I would unfollow myself and follow myself back.
Damn.
Like every 4 days,
Hey, I
every
need
3 days.
you to unfollow me and follow me back.
Okay, I got
Okay,
you.
man.
I got you. I should have told you
After
my
the
recipe, man. Everybody, I was doing it like a motherfucker.
I need you to do that. Now, what do you have coming up? I think you have a big birthday soiree in another country.
I sent you an invite. I'm doing a PT retreat. I'm celebrating 20 years of my company, Punch Entertainment. October this year, I've been out of jail 20 years. I'm also celebrating 20 years of me making 20 people millionaires.
Wow.
And I'm celebrating 20 years of me being out of prison and 20 years of my company, 20 years of me making 20 millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a big party. So it's going to be out the country. So saying y'all here, just hit
Everybody's
me up.
invited?
Nah, yeah, I'm going to send you an invite. You know me, to hit me out.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I invite you.
You
You can invite people, though. You can invite people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm going to tell people where it's at probably the week of, but I can't do it now because we ain't going to have no hotels there. Too many people going to be there. We ain't going to have nowhere to stay.
Okay. And
Which all my people get their rooms and stuff first.
at the end of the month. So I know a lot of that is in motion right now. That's a big celebration.
Look at he ready. He ready. He
Oh,
ready
he
talking
ready
about
for that trip, huh?
Come on down. I'll fly you out. You and your husband come down. I got you.
Okay, that sounds like a nice time.
On PTE.
Y'all heard what he said.
This for you not playing my records that time I would tell you to play them. This is what it's for.
You want me to get fired? No.
I would have paid you, You know I had the bag.
Look, we were taking these FCC, we had to sign off on these FCC documents quarterly.
I know.
Talk about no payola, but everybody up in there doing payola.
Yeah, it's like the dog game. You can't let anybody know you're doing it.
Sure. But you know how they go.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
But you know how they go. Now,
she wouldn't take no money.
Look,
she wouldn't take no money.
Look,
I was
like this far down on the totem pole. Like it really didn't matter.
I was trying to get up the totem pole.
I should have threw that damn Soulja Boy on.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Because I was like some people that wouldn't even that wouldn't take no money and they finally played. I would bless them. Cause back then I was a filthy rich son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I had that drug money. I was spending that drug money then.
But see now in radio they can track all of that.
No, it's a way you can get around that. Trust me.
Okay.
They got mix shows, and they ain't gotta be rotation. You can play my shit on the mix show. You can play my shit. No, you can play anything you want on the mix show. And motherfucker like on the mix show, they gonna call it the requesting that bitch.
You right, cause they do the mix shows every day at certain hours.
It ain't about being in rotation all the time. Just here, like I be telling artists, they go to a show. It's always about, oh man, play my shit. DJ, most times DJ ain't gonna play your shit on the spot because they don't like it. They gonna be mad at the DJ, not you. They don't know you, so they gonna make the DJ look bad. You don't want to mess his part up. And then you go to a concert, it's 20,000, 30,000 people. These people ain't gonna let you perform, man. But you know what? If you cool with a DJ, he play your song in front of 30,000 people. That's better than nothing. People don't look at it. It's something better than nothing.
Yeah.
So you get your shit played in front of 30,000 motherfuckers. You had to pay the DJ $1,000 or $500 or $2,500. It's worth it. Because people like a song, they finna goddamn go find that bitch.
They gonna find it. And they got a lot of ways to find it.
Yeah.
Now. Wow. M.I.A.M.I, CEO.
Man, thanks for having me. I told you I was coming. I supposed to did this, 2-3 years ago?
2-3 years ago. And yeah,
every time we was doing this, something happened. I couldn't make it, but I called her one day. I said, I'm ready to do your podcast, man.
Yes.
You skipping over me. You won't let me do it. She's like, I've been trying to get you. I said, no, that's why I'm calling you.
I'm so glad you came because,
And I called you because I've been told you I was supposed to.
You told me you was ready and you here, and I really appreciate
But I was ready all the other time, but I had to go out of town. All this time I had to just pop it just like tomorrow I gotta leave. Like Soulja booked this. Sometimes he books stuff himself. I gotta go to SneakerCon in Dallas. I was supposed to be going to the Ugly Money and Micheal Summit in Atlanta tomorrow, but now I gotta go to SneakerCon. He got to promote his new shoe out there, SneakerCon in Dallas. So you gotta do what you gotta do, Mike.
Yeah. But you here today, so I appreciate you. So. I'm proud of you. But
they wanted me to come today though, but I didn't go.
Because you came to Verbally Effective.
I can't do you like that no more. You gonna cut me off then. I can't concentrate.
This man calling me to cancel.
Nah, I was here early. I was here 10 minutes early.
You were. You got here before
me.
My
man 350 was here like 35 minutes early. We beat her here.
You beat me.
I'm in the car. She can walk by the car like Ina.
I was like,
I'm like, yeah, this me. How you know that was me in the car? That's my low-key car.
I saw the Mississippi tag. I know it was. I don't never see Mississippi tags.
My man's got
here.
a Mississippi tag. You don't know what county it is? I got the NASCAR. You don't know what county it is. They ain't got the county or nothing on it.
You right. And then y'all had
you policing.
So dark.
You policing.
I'm the feds. I'm just playing.
I fuck with you.
I ain't the feds, Mike.
I fuck with you though. You know, Mississippi.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Look, I want you to tell Mississippi tags. I want you to tell the Verbally Effective audience how they can continue to follow your amazing journey, how they can, become a millionaire like you. Help the people.
Man, my social media, I'm CEO of M.I.A.M.I across the board on Instagram, Twitter, Skype, Facebook, all that. And man, just follow your dreams, and it'll just do it for your love. Don't do it for you're gonna do it for the money, but just do it because it's in your heart, man. Because as long as you love what you're doing, you're never gonna work a day in your life. So when I was in this game, I wanted to get some money. Like I started selling drugs. We was poor. I just wanted to get some money to buy my mom shit. But I had to ask my mom for money. I had to ask my dad for money. I just wanted to have my own money, but I was doing it the wrong way. But so when I got in it, I came up big in it because I became one of the biggest drug dealers in Mississippi. But I wasn't planning on it. I got into it just to make some money so I can help people out, so I can buy people stuff. I wasn't just in it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And the same with the music business. But my goal, I was talking to Jay-Z one time, is how many people you make money. So like I say, I done made 30 people millionaires and I'm still counting. So that make me feel good to help other people with their business and venture to get to the next level. Because I feel like if you ain't helping nobody else get it to the next level, you can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's more monumental when you just helping other people become millionaires. Cause like it said, people got the money, but people lose money. You got to look at 90% of NFL, the NBA players, and sports people go broke because they don't know how to manage their money. They don't have financial education. And people make wrong investment, all that. You can get the money and go broke. Like I'm friends with C. Harvey. He said he went broke like 3 times. I'm friends with Tyler Perry. Told me he went broke. He was home one time. I know a lot of people who had money that they went broke again. Like David Banner, he had went homeless a couple. He was staying in his van one time. So it's a lot of these people out here that got money. Man, they had to go through a lot of stuff and they lost it when they got it. Like Tiffany Haddish, she was homeless. Like a lot of these people, they don't tell their stories. You know what I'm saying? I never been homeless because I always had somewhere I could stay. If it was a girl house or whatever, my mama house, whatever. But I done lost money. I done been broke a lot of times, like in the dope game and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I done had money and lost it and got it back because I'm a hustler. And people be letting stuff get to them, man. As long as you got a breath and you can get it, man. Health is wealth, man, you know? As long as you got a breath and you get to the bag, it can always be worse, man. You crying about stuff that can be fixed. You got your arms, your legs, your state of mind. You can always get stuff. Like I said, I had a rich friend in Miami. His dad worth $500 million. He died. His dad had cancer. He said, man, he'd get all that money back to have his health. So he can make some more money.
Always. So
man, it's just like, and just do people how you want to be treated, man. Like don't, you know what I'm saying? Like just treat people how you want to be treated all the way, because you can't be snobbish with people and all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's sitting on the bottom of the podium, they might be on the top. Like I said, like I this guy I know, he was my boy DJ assistant. Now this motherfucker the president of Def Jam. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, how the fuck you get to? He said, man, I'm just the president now. Like, man, I met you was DJ assistant. You know what I'm saying? DJ, that's M.I.A.M.I nephew. But just like, you never know. You got to treat people how you want to be treated. Like me, I'm humble because I've been through much stuff, and I've been through so much stuff. I just want people to treat me how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't switch up on people, none of that. My word is my bond. If I borrow $100 from you, I'm gonna pay you $100 back. Same, I expect you to do the same to me. If I loan you $100, but I just treat people how I want to be treated, man. And my dad always told me, don't graveyard people. So my morals, I live by. I treat people how I want to be treated, and it's about the respect. And I live by my word. Lose your word, you're a liar. And you lose your balls, you're a bitch. And like I said, don't graveyard people. What graveyard means is, just say you go to the restaurant or something with your friends, and they buy for you all the time. That's graveyard, and you gotta flip it up. See, a graveyard always take bodies in and never issue nothing out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you gotta, like, if I go out with my friends and I buy, I'm not counting my employees or nobody like that. And if I buy dinner this time, they'll buy next time. We split it. If I buy 2 times, they're gonna buy 2 times. If I buy 3, they're gonna buy 3. Or we'll split it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be with friends all the time that we get to the club, they left their money at home or something like that all the time. Never pay you back. They left their wallet.
Because they knew you was gonna get
they left their
paid.
wallet and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm with motherfuckers. We be at the table. We playing credit card roulette. We throw our cards, and whoever card going to pick out the bowl, that's who got to pay. So it's you know what I'm saying? Just how you roll and just circling around. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just like, man, just do what you love, man, and it'll come, man. Just I don't care what nobody say. Just do it. Like me, I just get people CDs. People just talk about me like, people come into that nigga, he a dope dealer. He don't know fuck about no fucking music. That nigga a drug dealer. That nigga don't know shit about no fucking music. He a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? People just tell me all that stuff, man. I won't even worry about it because my mind is strong. Because I like, man, people hate on Jesus Christ. He never did nothing. Like, ain't in him killed him. He died for our sins. And he only had 12 followers, and the king had 12 million. They jealous his 12 followers. So this man ain't never smashed nobody's girlfriend, nothing.
Didn't.
He ain't never did nothing, you know what I'm saying? He had no Twitter shit, but people gonna hate. Let your haters be your motivator, you know what I'm saying? And you got to dream, believe in it.
Like a big light around them. That's undeniable.
Yeah.
You know, and they can feel your energy.
Yeah, and your dreams, man, you just gotta follow, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chase your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like a farmer, when it rains, if it don't rain for 6 or 7 months, his crops will die. But you know what? He praying every day that it rain the next day, so his crops can grow. So you got to do the same about your dreams. You got to run out to them and then pray for it too. You know.
All right, Miami Mike, motivational speaker, future podcaster, CEO.
It was me.
PTE. A1 Consulting, the soap shop. He got it going on. Make sure you guys follow my good friend from Batesville, Mississippi, M.I.A.M.I. He has really turned his life into something beautiful. And I wanted to give him his flowers today and let you know that we see what you're doing. We appreciate what you're doing. And you do have supporters out here that are really watching your grind.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
I told you I was coming. I called you.
You
I'm
did.
Pulling up. My pull-up game strong.
You was ready.
My pull-up game strong.
You pulled up.
Beat you here.
Beat me here. Beat me here. Thank you, M.I.A.M.I, and thank you all for listening yet again to another edition of the Verbally Effective Podcast.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.